Okay. Y'all didn't think I was going to give up, did you? Hi, I'm back. And evidently, got some internet connection. I'm Demetria Winters, also known as Coach D. I'm a life coach with my own life coaching business, Black Butterfly Queens Life Coaching. I'm also an Army veteran, nurse, author, and close and dear to my heart, a mental health advocate. And I do daily self-care walks. And while I'm walking for my own self-care, I'm talking on Facebook Live to prayerfully speak some words of encouragement to anybody out there that needs it. And I love to talk about how there can be so much interference. I think I've talked about it in the past. I'm back to talk about it again. Because when you have a big message, when you have a big purpose, there are going to be a lot of things trying to interfere in the progress. So don't give up. Don't give up for the people that you might reach. Don't give up for whatever that purpose is doing for you as far as your own healing. Because usually people's purpose is tied into their own healing. You just have to recognize it. I've been a little ill lately because I had some time where I was trying to get back on track with some medication. And it really interfered in me being able to, have progress with some of the projects I've been working on. But it didn't stop me. I'm still going. I'm still pushing through. I'm still doing what I can. And sometimes that's all you can do. Sometimes all you can do is one step. Sometimes all you can do is write one word, one sentence. That's still progress. It's still positive forward movement and action. I actually facilitated a workshop today on communication. And I feel like the people that were in the room with me were blessed. My daughter actually showed up in the room, but she didn't know I was the facilitator. She just said that she just knew that she needed to do better when it came to communication. You never know who's going to show up in a room, and you never know who's going to be there when you get there. And I feel like it did bless her as well as others who were in the room. And it blessed me because I was able to take that message and take it even beyond what I thought it was going to be. And one of the things that I talked about was how communication, whether it's professional or personal, which were my subjects for the day, you still have a human factor in it. So you still have a human being, even if it goes to automated system, somebody's got to interpret it, right? No matter which system you're using, no matter if it's a personal or professional thing, you need to be mindful of how you relay the message. You need to be mindful of the situation and the receiver. You know, people try to make it seem like people are just people, but people are just, like you just put in something and something should come out. This is what's supposed to happen. Well, no, because people have different experiences. They have different traumas. They have different perceptions, different experiences. So be mindful and thoughtful and respectful. How you doing, LaQuenda? Missed you at that conference. It was so awesome. Maybe you can catch us for the next one. We actually were on pretty much an international stage because World Women Conference and Awards. I don't know if I've mentioned it to you before. I think I have. We believe in the empowerment of girls and women all over the world. And men and women all over the world are trying to make a difference and make the world better by empowering its women, and through the women empowering families and generations and creating legacies. Yep, this weekend we did it not Saturday though, from 9 to, you're probably talking about when we had the date of March 5th and March 6th. But today was the conference piece. Like I said, I'm pretty sure there are going to be plenty more. We got a lot going on. We got a lot of work to do. It's amazing. So y'all do know the different types of communication, right? There are like 4: verbal, nonverbal, things like that. Sometimes the way you communicate, your body language, the tone of your voice, sometimes I find that people who tend to rush at stressful times make the times even more stressful. Like, I need you to chill. Go ahead and give me the information. You can be concise, but don't act like you poking a sleeping bear. Don't act like you prying me. I don't know about anybody else, but I don't get into that. Like, we're going to do this where we validate and respect everybody. I don't think that's too much to ask. But this world, period, has a bad habit of communicating in ways that only serve the purpose of the person delivering the message. But communication, good communication, serves the purpose of both. Now, hopefully they both have, or if it's more than one, have the same goal or objective. And if they do, I don't think there should really be a conflict too much. If you have the same goal or objective, then you got to objectively look at what's the best case scenario as to how to pull off the plan. Or is it a combination? But the main thing is, the reason I'm so into communication is because communication for some people depending on how a person approaches them, can be a triggering factor when it comes to your mental, emotional challenge. For me, for instance, I had a stepfather who was abusive and a bully. So if you approach me in a bullying manner, I'll shut down on you. And it's not even purposely, it's like a subconscious thing. It's like a protection thing. So communication is so key in so many ways that you don't even think about. So be mindful of the words you say and how you deliver them, the message. Don't be so quick to put people down. Don't be so quick to be harsh when you're delivering a message. Hi. Okay, LaQuenta. I was thinking about also when I was talking about communication, the fact that because I was comparing, I wasn't comparing, but I was talking about professional and personal. And when professionals say they have a goal, they usually say objective. Sounds real academic, right? Sounds real precise. You got a goal. It's got to be measurable because you got to know if something seems like it's going to work and if it's repeatable so that you protect the money that you invest in it. And when it comes to personal, we talk about our goals. Do we have the same goals? Which is pretty much like objective, just a little softer. Do we have the same goals? So, is this person in my lane? Are we trying to do the same thing? Is this man or this woman that I'm promising myself to, do they have the same goals that I do? Or maybe they have goals that I feel like I can co-sign on. I never thought about that before. But they have goals that speak to my spirit and my alignment. See, you don't have to always start off the same. But you definitely, to me, don't want your goal or objective to interfere with someone else's well-being. So communicating, no matter where you are, is important when it comes to how it makes people feel. And all those people like, I don't care, I don't give a Yeah, people not caring is not always the culprit, but it's sometimes the culprit of people's stress that makes them ill. It's part of people going off the deep end and doing some atrocious things. Not always, but in some cases. But do you really want to play a guessing game with that? Or do you want to do the best you can? You don't have to smile and shuck and jive or whatever you want to call it. Brown nose. Go ahead, get straight to the point. But you don't have to belittle. You don't have to roll your eyes, suck your teeth. You don't have to do all of that. Just get to the point. Be mindful. Be respectful, because we're all worthy. We are. Or some people, kind of walking in some kind of lane that nobody understands. Sure. I don't think that most people are like that, though. I think that there are a lot of unhealed people using their words, their gestures, their power to bully and control others. I could go on and on about this. It seems like a simple subject. It seems like it's no big deal, but think about it. Babies communicate without words to get what they need. So we can communicate in so many, in different ways to get what we need. But like I said, when that need or the need to communicate defeats someone else, digs deeper into that already deep wound, puts salt in the wound, then you need to reevaluate how you communicate with people. Pay attention to how the person is receiving it, and pay attention to what was your goal in the first place when you gave the message. I'm going to go ahead and stop the live from here. Just remember, I love you to light, and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow.